So I'd like to explain to you why we bought the mess tins, because they're clean. Usually you get them marked, usually you get them black. We bought the kettle, little whistling kettle look. So we bought the kettle, we looked underneath, that looks undamaged, and because the grill was there, we bought the grill. Now, and I said I was going to add them to my preparedness stock, so we're going to just have a quick. So as the male of the family, as the breadwinner, as the man of the house, yes, you've got to work, and yes, you've got to provide, you know, the money to run your house and your family, but you're also in charge of the security of your family and keeping them safe and warm, getting them a nice house, blah 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 blah. And we're so reliant on modern infrastructure, we forget that if for some reason that was all of a sudden ended, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Let's say a truck or a car, something goes into a substation, whatever, there's a big fire, there's a big explosion, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't really matter. But if you're gas and you're electric, your water you can find in streams and water isn't a problem. But let's say it's a chilly time of weather. So how are you going to prepare yourself for a situation where your heating and your lighting goes? It doesn't really matter. You can imagine 110 different reasons. So we've got a little heater, so you can put yourself in a room and keep yourself warm, or keep the worst of the chills off if it was the middle of the winter. We've got the light here, so we've got some little tilly lamps. So we need some light, don't we? Again, huddled up in one room, protecting you and your family for whatever is round the corner. Generally, I guess the electrics, they put them back on. You presume they put them back on, but the trouble is shortage of materials and whatever, and depending on the severity of the shortage or the whatever's stopping, it's a substation. They can't replace that anytime soon, can they? So it might take a week or two, but we're just based on 5-day event. Say a 5-day event happened, you had no heating, you had no lighting, and there's the gas for the heating, and here's the paraffin for the light. Hopefully at least I got some idea of, rather than, you know, we've got the fire lighters now, so we can make the little stove should we need it, and we've got a little cooker thing here too. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you do camping, and a lot of you would pull your camping gear out, but we've got a little ring here to cook, so we can keep ourselves warm, we can put a bit of food in our belly, and we've got a bit of light. Just simple preparedness, and got a few gas canisters just in case, because you don't know. We're so reliable on turning a switch on, we're so reliable turning a tap for water, turning the heating on, whether it be electric or gas or whatever. This is preparedness, as into huddled up in one room and just waiting for the catastrophe, whatever the catastrophe might be, that has switched off your electric. Just imagine, go to the mains now, switch your main switch off on your house and say, damn, we've got no electric. There's your lights gone. Yes, it's having a charge up battery, but how many of us have got a charged up battery in a charged up light that needs charging, but now the electric's gone, you can't even charge your charge up light. It's going to last you a while. So paraffin lamps, gas heaters. So that's why I've added these now and again. You just add to it. I've added these to my preparedness kit.